I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Emotions were running high along Jacobs Road in the town of Minisink this morning at the site where work is getting underway to build a $43 million natural gas compression station. Residents shouted at contractors as they arrived to begin work on 2 compressors and a pair of 52 feet tall exhaust stacks for the Millennium Pipeline Company. Millennium got an okay from federal regulators last week to begin construction, but angry residents are upset. The work has gotten underway before their call for a final review of the site locations undertaken by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission.
These guys are bullying their way into our community, and if this thing gets built, we have concerns about air pollution. We have concerns about it blowing up. If it blows up, like the compressor station in Pennsylvania, that could be seen from 30 miles away. If this happens here, there's 200 families within half a mile. All of our property values will go down. All of our organic farms will not be able to be organic. They will go out of business. This is horrible for the community, and there's an alternative that we're fighting for, and everyone should know about it.
We're not protesters. We're citizens and residents of this valley that does not accept the compressor station by Millennium Pipeline that's going to come in here. It's still underneath a federal jurisdiction for a rehearing, and they are trying to game the system and push this in earlier before the courts decide that if this is legal to build.
After our interview, protester Asha Canales was arrested by Orange County Sheriff's deputies. A Millennium spokesman said the company has no plans to halt construction, but respected the people's right to protest. The residents vow to continue their actions and to try to get local political leaders involved. Police officers, some with tracking dogs, returned to the 46,000-acre Harriman State Park today in the continuing search for 73-year-old Eugene Palmer. The Rockland County man wanted in connection with a fatal shooting of his daughter-in-law more than a week ago on the family's property in nearby Stony Point. Shortly after the shooting of Tammy Palmer, Eugene Palmer's truck was found abandoned, but there has been no sign of him since. Haverstraw Police Chief Charles Miller says there is growing concern that Palmer, who has diabetes and heart issues, may have fallen ill while on the lam. In news out of Orange County Court today, a 26-year-old Port Jervis woman was named in a multi-county indictment charging her with intentionally setting fire to the apartment building where she lived. Heather Martin faces arson and reckless endangerment charges. Police say she set a fire in the pantry of her first-floor apartment at 223 East Main Street back on August 28th. 11 people were in the building at the time, and while no one got hurt, the fire did extensive damage. Animal cruelty charges were also included because there were 2 cats in the house at the time of the fire. Those opposed to a pair of controversial tax proposals, one that would impose a 1% tax on Delaware River canoe liveries, and the other a 0.5% tax on the sale of fireworks, are expected to turn out in force to make their voices heard during a public hearing in Westfall Township, Pennsylvania tonight. The town supervisors say the new taxes would lessen the property tax burden currently felt by their local residents by taxing those who don't live locally but patronize local businesses. Opponents, including Pike County Chamber of Commerce President Mike Sullivan, say the new taxes would complicate an already fragile economy. If the town does follow through, the issue is expected to wind up in court. In Ulster County, bail was set at $10,000 for Terrence Toback, a 22-year-old Marlboro resident now facing a charge of criminal sexual act. The arrest came following a state police investigation into allegations that Toback had sexual contact with a minor. He was sent to Ulster County Jail following his arraignment on the felony charge. In Sullivan County, Monticello police arrested a village resident for stealing raffle booklets and cash from a Monticello church during a Sunday evening service. 51-year-old Gregory Campbell was arrested about 90 minutes after stealing the cash and booklets from the lobby of St. Peter's Catholic Church on Broadway. Police have charged Campbell with felony robbery, grand larceny, false impersonation, and disrupting a religious service. Work was underway this afternoon to remove a truck that ran off Interstate 84 and down an embankment at around noon today. The vehicle was heading eastbound in Maybrook in the Town of Montgomery area. when it went out of control. There was no word of any injuries and no indication of a fuel spill or loss of any cargo. Eastbound traffic was not seriously impacted. And every 68 seconds, someone in this country is diagnosed with early onset dementia or Alzheimer's. That sobering number was a motivating factor Saturday when about 500 people gathered at Thomas Bull Park in the town of Hamptonburg to take part in the Orange County Walk to End Alzheimer's. Organizers say money raised from the walk will go to fund the free services that the local Alzheimer's chapter offers to the increasing number of families now struggling with the disease, while they hope for ongoing research to produce the needed medical breakthroughs.
This disease affects more people than prostate cancer and breast cancer combined, and it's just, you know, old friends, new friends, and just a chance to see how folks are doing, and it's just a wonderful event.
Syvertson said the goal of the Orange County Walk was $88,000. More than $60,000 had been pledged as of Saturday, with fundraising to continue through the end of November. Warm temperatures will make it feel like late summer for the next couple of days. Wednesday will be cloudy with showers likely, and it'll be humid with maybe even a passing thunderstorm. The highs will be up around 80 degrees. Thursday will feature a mix of sun and clouds with a chance of a shower, and temperatures will reach the upper 70s. Anywhere news breaks, you will find it right here at Record Online, and get caught up on all that's happening by picking up a copy of tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.